YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy T, back at it again with another episode of Talking with T. Let's get into it. Let's get after it, man. Don't be a ninja watcher. Make sure you're hitting that like button and hitting that subscribe button, helping this channel grow. I appreciate you guys for tuning in to today's video, man. Should the Lions trade for Nkeal Harry? And are we really one of the worst teams in the league? Let's go.
Yeah.
Should the Detroit Lions trade for Nkeal Harry? In my honest opinion, 100% yes, go do it. It would be one of the smartest moves we've made all offseason. And the guy, due to unfortunate events in his first couple of years, the ankle injury, Tom Brady leaving New England, having last year couldn't build any chemistry with the quarterbacks they've had in New England last year. They had Cam Newton throwing on the ball. They had Jared Stidham throwing on the ball. Of course he wants out of New England. Their quarterback situation is not healthy, and they've added a ton of receivers. So they kind of were moving on from Nkeal Harry. And if you went to go trade for him, it'd be a low-risk, high-reward situation because New England, when somebody wants out of New England, they usually let it go cheap. You're going to get this dude for a 5, no more than a 5, maybe 2 5s or a 5 and a 6, whatever you got to do to get him out of New England and have him come here and compete for a starting roster spot. What I love about Nkeal Harry is he's very strong, explosive, elusive, and can catch the ball. I remember watching him at Arizona State. He would take a 5-yard curl route, go all the way across the field for a 40-yard gain. Maybe it was even a touchdown. I can't remember the specific play. I just remember watching this guy and being like, holy cow, who is that? I would love him on the Detroit Lions. And I think he still has a ton of upside. He would come in here and compete against Tyrell Williams, Brashad Perriman, all of our wide receivers for a starting roster spot. I really believe if we brought him in here, it'd be one of the smartest things. He's got a chip on his shoulder like our coaching staff has, like the players that we have here. It'd be absolutely one of the smartest things we have. And what I love, what his agent said the other day in his trade request statement was, in college, Nkeal was virtually unstoppable at the point of attack. And that is so true. He was. He's a stud. He's a freak of nature. And I think he's just had unfortunate situations early in his career. So bring him in here and let him compete. Let him compete for a starting spot. Let him compete for a roster spot. Like I said, it's going to be a low-risk, high-reward situation. You're either giving him a 5, or you're giving him a 6, or you're giving him a 7, or you're giving him a 5-6, or you're giving him 2 5s. Whatever you got to do. Those are low-risk picks. And his draft day expectations for his NFL career has not changed. So he still wants to be a stud. He still has that chip on his shoulder. He still wants to be one of the best wide receivers in the league. So please, bring dogs in here. Bring people that are going to compete on a high level. Players that we need to boost our offense, or boost our wide receiver corps, whatever. Now, this is where I'm upset about with the Lions right here. ESPN dropped an article last week ranking the 32 best rosters in the league. And guess where the Detroit Lions were ranked? 31? Are you kidding me? Are the Bengals better than us? Is Joe Burrow going to come back from an ACL injury and be the same Joe Burrow? I hope he is, but that doesn't make the Bengals better than us. Their offensive line is still shit. Their wide receivers are better than our situation, but they're not as good as what our whole offense is. Our offense line is a studly offensive line. You got 2 studs in the backfield as running backs, Jamal Williams, DeAndre Swift. You got a second year Pro Bowler tight end going into his 3rd year. So the sky's the limit for TJ Hawkinson this year. And Jared Goff has been to the Super Bowl. And you know what he excels in? Play action pass. So our receivers are blazers, and they're going to be able to separate when our run game is running. There's no excuses to not have a play action pass game. There's no excuse to not have a run game this year. So our receivers don't have to do much. All they got to do is create separation and catch the ball. What else are you asking for from an NFL wide receiver? I'm pretty sure Perriman can catch the ball. He has had struggles with dropping the ball. Tyrell Williams has only had struggles with injuries. He can catch the ball. Amon-Ra St. Brown can catch the ball. And if you brought Nkeal Harry in here, our receiving core is not looking that bad. And are the Eagles that better than us? Is Jalen Hurts better than Jared Goff? Is their defense better than us? Their defense has a lot of old veterans who are slowing down. Brandon Graham is not the same player that he used to be. Darius Slay, not the same player that he used to be. Fletcher Cox, not the same player that he used to be. Their defense is still young. Their defense is a lot worse than ours. In my honest opinion, the Eagles are nowhere better than us. In my honest opinion, they're worse than us. Are the Jags better than us? Are the Jets better than us? They got 2 rookie quarterbacks and a very iffy offensive line. And I just don't understand the hate that the Detroit Lions are getting this offseason. They've had a hell of an offseason, and they're just getting disrespected. Our defense is going to be a lot better than what people are making it out to be. Our defense has just struggled because we had a numbnuts of a coach who couldn't put them in the right situation and was making them think too much. Every Lions game, if you've been watching the Lions the last couple of years, they've been in these games. It just came down to coaches making the terrible mistakes. And who knows, Dan Campbell could shit the bed. I'm just saying, we're going to be a lot better than what people are making us out to be. I'm not saying we're competing for the division. I'm not saying we're competing for the playoffs. I'm just saying we're going to be a lot better than what people are making us out to be. And it's kind of pissing me off that we're the 31st ranked team. The only team worse than us is the Houston Texans. Are you crazy? The Bengals are better than us. The Jets are better than us. The Jaguars are better than us. The Falcons are better than us. The Falcons' defense is still shit. They didn't do anything to upgrade it. Call me crazy, whatever you want in the comment section below. Maybe I'm just blowing smoke. Maybe I'm believing too much into the Lions like I usually do. But I think they're going to be a lot better than what people are making them out to be. And if you made it to the end of this video, I appreciate you guys for tuning in to today's video. Make sure you hit that like button and hit that subscribe button if you haven't done it already. And it's your boy T signing out. I'll see you guys in the next video.